Coming up, more base expansions. Snaggles Rock is reduced to a dimple, and Commander Vectrix mines some iron that is floating in the air. Welcome back to Space Engineers. And we're back. I genuinely don't know how much iron there is at Snaggles Rock. In fact, let me go check, because I've got nothing to do currently. Apart from... let's see how much is in here. I've got 155 steel plates, and that's it. And in terms of iron...
I have 261.
And we've only got 1,000 iron. And that's... Oh, hang on. I just found some iron ore. Hey, I've just found some iron ore that we still haven't refined.
Oh right, okay. Was it in one of the containers? In
2 of the containers.
Oh right.
It's not a lot of it. I'll say that it's not a lot of iron ore, but it's enough to get us going, and it's enough for me to have to run back and forth 2 or 3 times.
I will run to Snaggles Rock, see if I can find any more deposits. I think there's probably 1 or 2 surface deposits left.
I will join you in a moment. Once I get all this iron in where it needs to be. Alright, we've got 8k iron in terms of ore being refined currently, so that's a good sign. Where's Snaggles Rock?
I'm just picking up all this as much rock as I can. There's a bit of iron ore.
Snaggles Rock has turned into some sort of termite mound.
It's almost gone.
I've got some.
The only bit of iron ore I can see left is there.
Where?
It's unmined, just underneath the stones.
Right, okay, so
there might be another bit under these stones as well.
Here, there's some iron right here.
But since we're getting a bit of uranium out of these stones, I'm taking them back.
Okay, that's fine. I just found a bunch of iron.
Way.
How much did I just pick up? I'm not too sure. It's difficult to see with the sun. In fact, it's
complaining about the lack of sun earlier, and now we're complaining about too much.
Actually, it's difficult to see. Sorry, I didn't mean the sun. I meant the combination of the sun and the grass. Because the grass seems to have a weird sort of shine to it, which I'm sure you've noticed. The weird shine.
I'm not sure my graphic settings are high enough for that.
Well, be thankful, because it's a little weird.
Shiny grass. Okay.
It's not all too shiny, but it's just at certain angles it has a bit of a shine. That's it makes it look. It makes it look partly reflective. It's like they've tried to do a Fresnel effect, but the Fresnel effect's a little too strong.
You may have to enlighten me. Whoa.
What's that?
Random bit of iron ore rolling around.
Ooh, pick it up.
I can't see anymore.
Oh.
No, I was going to say, I'm not the most scientific guy. What is the Fresnel effect?
So the Fresnel effect is basically, if you have a look at any object at all, the closer you get to looking at it perpendicular, the more reflective the object becomes. Right. So if you were to look at any object completely perpendicular, dielectric that is, so that's basically any plastics or anything that's been painted or woods or anything like that, at perfect 90 degrees it will be fully reflective, and as you move away from 90 degrees it follows some a sort of a nature's algorithm where it becomes less and less reflective, and that's the Fresnel effect. I mean, metals do it as well.
Day.
Metals do it as well, but obviously with metals it works differently because metals are shiny naturally, so they reflect anyway. But yeah, have a look at anything, literally. Even your skin actually does it. If your skin is perfectly 90 degrees, you'll see it reflects all the light that's on it.
I must admit, it's not an effect I've ever noticed before.
Yeah, this is just me. I think I found that iron that you saw rolling off, by the way. I found it down here.
Oh, okay.
Which is about, I found 80 meters away from the base. It sort of rolled all the way down a hill. So yeah, there you go, Fresnel effect. It's also something that games now implement to make the games look more photorealistic. Because one of the things that they never used to do is use any sort of Fresnel effect, because it was processing. The processing power, it took a lot of power. And because of that, they never used to use it, and that's why games you could tell a game was a game. But now, sometimes when you look at a game at first glance, you haven't got a clue.
Can you name any games that have the Fresnel effect in it?
This one does. It looks like.
This one?
Most simulators would probably simulate it in some which way. But obviously it's only up to a limit. Some of them use a certain type of algorithm to say that, well, look, at one angle it's going to look like this. I mean, for example, I'm looking at this rock, Snaggles Rock. It doesn't seem to have it. So obviously it's not being rendered in...
Snaggles Rock isn't very big anymore.
No, but it doesn't look like it's being rendered in real time, so it makes it look very gamey. On the other hand, the grass does. So as I'm looking at the grass, if I'm catching the grass right, it's almost reflecting the sunlight directly at me, as if it's a pool of water.
I've got it now.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So it's almost like a pool of water. It's also the exact same effect that when you're looking at a lake, and if you look down, you can see, if you're standing on the shoreline, you can see rocks in that below you. But if you look to the distance where there may be mountains or anything, the lake looks completely reflective. It's the exact same. That's the effect that's responsible for it.
There's magnesium 28 meters down below us.
I just noticed that. And more nickel. Do you think that nickel vein goes all the way from our base?
I would not be surprised.
Let's find some more iron.
Me too.
It's just rolled down the hill and it's rolled back to me. I wouldn't be surprised myself. I've only got half a ton. Well, 500, whatever that is. Is it half a ton? I'm not sure.
500 would be half a metric ton, yeah.
But I don't know if is it in kilograms that they're measuring. Hold on, I need to check this.
I would imagine so.
Yes, it is in kilograms. So yeah, it's half a ton. They do it both in kilograms and liters, which is good because in engineering you do things in multiple units. It's like in Formula 1. They don't measure a fuel tank in liters, they measure it in kilograms.
Well, yeah, because it's all about weight in Formula 1. It's not about capacity. Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that if they say, oh, you have a 100-litre fuel tank, at different races, that's going to be a different amount because of how the way the gas and liquid would expand and contract at different pressures and temperatures. Yeah, different pressures and temperatures.
If they have a figure that doesn't, which is the mass of it, then they don't have to worry about that, and every race has the exact same amount.
Yeah,
it
also terms. Yeah, I was gonna say it makes a lot of sense to measure it in weight because that's how they define their rules as well.
Yes, well, actually, their cubic capacity of their engine is in volume. But then if you think about it, there's no way to, because it's, see what it is if it's dry, if it's empty, they'll use volume, and if it's actually
something that's contained, they'll use mass. Which makes sense. Right, okay.
This is not just space engineers, it's world engineers.
It's full engineers. It's first time I've got to talk about those things a long time. I did a development, race car development. That's why, as part of my course.
What did you study?
Rocket science.
That's a genuine rocket scientist.
Unfortunately, yes. Which means, you know
For
what?
all your sins.
For the worst part, you know what the worst part is about it is that now every time I make a mistake, it's sort of more. It's worse. The more I make a mistake, the worse it is. It's like if someone makes a simple maths error, people are like, oh yeah, you know, everyone makes a maths error. If I make a maths error, everyone's like, how dare you make a maths error? You're better than that. You should know better. You've trained in it. But yeah, but everyone makes a mistake.
We have 8,250 iron ingots-ish, but we're not producing anything.
What's in our cargo container and what's priority? I suppose steel plates are priority here. Because if so, then we might as well just make everything steel plate.
How do I make it so it does more than just one steel plate?
Shift does 100 at a time, I believe. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's control does 10 and shift does 100.
Yeah, shift is doing 100.
Yeah, that's it then. There you go. Right. Okay. I've made a base layer lower than the layer that we just went down, by the way.
Pewkapie confirms control is 10, shift is 100, both is 1,000.
What's that? Is 1,000?
Control and shift together.
Oh right, okay. I didn't know that one. Thank you. Run. Let's leave that bit for now. I'll do this.
These bits with the grass growing through them, are they to be welded as well?
Where is that?
Just below you.
Yeah. Yeah, they should stop. Oh, the grass is still.
Yeah, we
because
need to work on that.
it's okay. What I'll do is I'll just dig. We'll probably eventually dig underneath.
All right, okay.
Because more than likely we're going to be going a floor below, aren't we, for our little Thunderbird style.
Yes, our underground bunker.
Yeah, so I'm thinking from here is how we start getting underground. So we can start digging under from here.
Oh, right.
Or something like that, you know. And then we'll build a...
Here. Yeah.
Yes, but we'll do that, obviously, once we've established our above ground. Which we haven't done yet. Okay, at least some of it's happening. Not all, but some. How's our power looking? Our power is fantastic. Fully recharged in 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fully recharged in 2 seconds. So basically it's just going between 3 and 4 bars constantly because we've got 4.4 uranium ingots in there. And coupled with the solar panels, it's just constantly keeping it on full power. And that's with the refinery and assembler running at full tilt.
Are we putting a second solar panel up there, by the way?
We will be. But I'm just thinking, if we've got this much uranium that's working, we can, for now, just be a little bit more careful about our placement, and more planning can go into this.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because of the uranium that partly that I've been bringing back all that stone from Snaggles Rock.
Yeah, that's fine. because we can turn all that gravel can go into paint components and reactor components.
Alright, so the gravel's required for painting, is it?
And for nuclear reactors.
Alright, okay, that's good.
Right, so we've got that. Now the question is, what do we do next?
What do we do next? We establish what to do next, I think is what we do next.
I want more iron, that's the issue. I think
Yeah,
we need
a lot of...
Should we have a
we
bit
need
of a
lot
walk? Should we go for a bit of a walk around the area and see what we can find?
Well, yeah, well, we could split it up because obviously, if you have the drill in your hand, it'll obviously detect deposits, won't it?
Yes. So we've got nickel and magnesium below. Do you know what? I genuinely think that vein of nickel down here, you know, the one that you can't get into currently, I genuinely think it continues all the way. Because
Snaggles Rock isn't saying anything about iron anymore, is it?
I haven't got to Snaggles Rock yet. What I'm noticing though,
I've marked it as iron deposit, but when we get there, there's
let me have a look.
Yeah, it's still saying iron. I reckon it could be.
So there is
below
some
the
iron.
surface.
1
meter below the surface, it's saying there's more iron.
Oh yeah. My one says, hold on, 50 centimeters below the surface. Nope. My one says 10 centimeters below the surface. That's odd. Do you want to try? Oh, I see some iron. They weren't lying. We've just struck a whole load of iron.
Pay dirt.
Oh, fantastic. Right, let's make sure we just don't dig ourselves into a hole, though.
Oh, go on, that's my signature.
True. Right, I'm already full. How much iron did I pick up? I didn't pick up... Oh, I've got what's it called on me? Steel plates. That's why I'm full. I'll run back. Have you got any steel plates on you?
No, I haven't.
Alright, it's just me. Just to make sure that we make the most of this.
I don't think I have. I might have.
Just to make...
Oh yeah, I got 23 of them.
Oh, that's not too bad. I have 200 and something. So I'll pop them. I had 250.
Yeah, there's a decent iron deposit here.
Good call. I didn't actually see that the iron sign come up again, because when I finished digging, it just said iron 0 meters. But obviously, it must have come up for you. And then when I came back, I saw it 0.1. And then the moment you started digging, I saw a little bit of iron. So good. Leave the HUD on for a bit.
Just as well I went backwards.
Yeah.
I was about to go in completely opposite direction looking for it.
Actually, I was going to run back in this direction. But I wouldn't, again, like I said, I wouldn't have seen it because my one was showing basically nothing. Or at least as I saw it, I was seeing nothing. Right, let's pick that one up. Anything else? I've just picked up another 3k of iron, I think.
3k, cool.
Just picked up another 3.1k of iron. Wow. So we're not in as bad shape as we thought we were a few seconds ago.
No, we found iron deposits at Snaggles Rock.
I do want to get rid of this assembler.
What, then use this vanilla one?
Yeah, or I can't remember if I put a different one in, but yeah, not this one. It's outdated.
That's enough.
Yeah. Which is a shame because some of the azimuth stuff look like they've been updated, and this one doesn't. But it's all part of the same pack. Do you know there is a little block of iron right above us that I can't get to? If you've got hydrogen, could you grab that bit just up there? Can you see it right above you? These voxels, if you could just get rid of them. There we go. There, it actually is iron. It's not. It wasn't a small amount either.
It looked like a small amount.
It was 100. which is that's not too small. There's more. Can you see any? Can you see? I can see 3 voxels here that all look like Minecraft bricks. But I don't know if you can see all 3. That's iron as well. Let me see how much is on that one. That iron is 127. That one was just no. That one was just stone. And this one looks like it's just stone, but I'm not sure. Look at this. The geologist is up in the air. Yep. Okay. No, that's it. Fantastic, though. We managed to get a bit more. Now the question is, are we out of iron? Now is it that we've finished with the iron?
I've just found some more.
Oh, I just found some more. Unless that was you, as I was digging, tipping, with it all falling backwards. Picking up some. No, that's me as well. Okay, fantastic. So, you found some, I've found some. Ooh. I tell you what.
Apologies.
That's alright. No, that was my fault. I should have. Oh, I just found some more right underneath these rocks.
Alright, I'll pick up some of the rocks, take them back.
Tell you what, don't take all of them back. Just sort of throw them away somewhere. I think we don't need all of them. So here, this way is going downhill. So if we just run up to the top of where Snaggles Rock used to be, we should just be able to dump them down the hill. Yep, that's rolling down the hill nicely. What I'll do though is I'll go drop off this amount of iron first. Oh, it's been a good it's been a good run so far. Not bad for just 2 people.
More iron.
Oh, fantastic. I'll put that much stone in there, right. Let's do that. Nickel, silicon, yeah, stone. Right, let's not collect any more stone. We've got more than enough stone. So all the other stone we'll just try and ditch. In fact, I'll get on with doing that whilst you're digging then, if you want.
I'm full of iron at the moment. I think I'm full of iron. Might have a bit of stone in me, but that's fine.
Little bit of stone's okay, yeah. Oh wow, yeah, I can see that looks like a lot more iron coming up. I'm just going to try and pick up as much of this stone as I can. Again, with the holes that you can't get out of.
I'm trying not to do that.
I mean, it's not too bad, but it's difficult to get in and out of. Right, that's another lot. I'm literally just throwing them off the hill and watching them roll away from the base. Because then what I'll do is I can just do some garbage collection on that, and it'll just remove them. That way they won't kill performance. Which, as you've realised, is pretty hard to come by in this title. Hang on. Do you want to clear out all the stone first? There's a bit of stone here. Just want to clear out. Have you got this on GPS, by the way? This place. Okay, fantastic. We can build a little monument to Snaggles Rock once we're done. Okay.
Now, I used to watch Fraggle Rock, and I can't remember any of the characters in it. It'd be nice to build one that looks a bit like one of them.
I never did. I never did watch Fraggle Rock.
Could buy stone. We could have stone rolling competitions, a bit like cheese rolling competitions in Gloucestershire.
That's the only thing Gloucestershire's known for.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that's Gloucestershire.
I can't. Oh, this hole. Right, no, I don't want to throw it that way. I want to throw it this way. Oh, actually, I know something else Gloucestershire's known for.
Is my stone coming back?
Which way? No, it wouldn't be. Everything I've thrown has gone downhill. Right, I'm going to try and.
Stone? Oh, I know what happened. It had enough momentum the other side to go up the hill.
Oh, it picked up enough speed. Fancy.
I know.
Right, I've made a proper path out of this place now. There. Much better. Right, I'm literally just trying to collect whatever stones here and throw it away, so it's just easier. Whilst you're
I'm collecting bits of iron and then bits of stone.
Fantastic, and that actually brings us to well, not only the end of this episode, but it's coming up to the end of the session in a couple of minutes. I think we've done decently.
Yeah, we've expanded the base. I don't know how much more iron's down here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep this clean. Yeah, that is iron.
Iron
Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much of this stone as I can. Just get it away from here, because otherwise it's just going to sort of pile up in huge amounts, and it will just make it worse.
And yeah, I'm going to do my cheese rolling competition again.
Here we go. Alright. Something else that Gloucester's known for. Dr. Foster.
He went to Gloucester, didn't he?
Exactly.
But
in the rain.
He stepped in a puddle bit, went up to his middle and he went there again.
True. Very true. Everyone that's not from the UK is currently going, huh?
Well, I don't think anyone watching the stream, or certainly no one who's actually active in the stream, is actually from the UK.
Oh, there you go then. Congratulations, you've all just learnt a nursery rhyme from the UK.
It's a limerick, technically.
Technically, yeah. Although I think my favourite limerick is, what's that one? What is it? An epica dining at Crewe found a rather large mouse in his stew. Cried the waiter, "Don't shout or waver it about, or everyone else will be wanting one too."
I like that one.
Yeah, I quite that's my favourite limerick.
There once was a man from Dungal who went to a fancy dress ball. He decided to risk it and dress as a biscuit, and now he can. And then he got ate by a dog in the hall.
I've never heard that one. That's a good one. I've never heard that one.
There was an old woman from Dover who decided to pull over. Would you believe she knitted 4 sleeves and now it only fits her over?
I've never heard that one either. I'm not much of a poetry.
They're all better than anything that Edward Lear ever did.
Right. Okay. Should we? Right. I've cleared most, if not all, of the stone out of this place. We know there's a little bit more iron down there, but I think we'll leave it.
I've got it on my GPS.
Fantastic. I don't have it on my GPS. Could you transmit those coordinates to me, please?
GPS, iron deposit, copy to clipboard, comms, global chat history, Control V, send. There you
Fantastic. Go. Right, let's put that up on.
I didn't even need reminding how to do it.
There we go. Right, I know the iron deposit now. That's Snaggles Rock. I am going to.
I might rename it.
Yeah, I am going to. That's exactly what I'm going to rename it. Snaggles Rock. Look at that. Snaggles actually gets at a rock.
Sorry.
That's all right. Right, okay, and that, I believe, brings us quite nicely to the end of this session. So, progress that we have done in this session is got some. Oh, I just fell off the side of the. Well, progress that we haven't done is I haven't put anything there, so I keep falling off the side. Progress we have done is we've moved one of the solar panels up and faced it in a different direction, which at the moment means that it's not producing much power at all. However, there are 2 other solar panels that we have not moved that are both producing maximum at maximum. Uranium has been found, but we're not using it because uranium is coming along in trace amounts from everything else that we've got, and we have found a lot of iron, a lot of nickel, a lot of silicon, mostly iron and silicon. Sorry, just iron today, isn't it?
Yes, there's
It's
also some magnesium down there as well.
There we go. So we've got iron, magnesium. We also are fairly certain that that mine that we went down last time out is, or a few episodes ago I suppose now, is actually a vein that runs all the way along where I'm looking currently, all the way up to Snaggles Rock, because the magnesium and nickel seems to be consistently there. We've put in a new cargo container which contains our ores, and we've built a bit of a wall, just a little bit, but this is going to be part of this is probably going to be part of the tower, right?
Yes, the tower to the sun.
Yeah, we could actually make that a little bit higher eventually, possibly even stick an antenna up on there, so at least we can then start transmitting stuff, and then we can stick a. What we'll do is, see in this area here, we'll probably put a bank of batteries or something.
Yes, to store
all the power. Yeah, exactly. But all that is for a different session, so we'll end it there. Don't forget to subscribe to or follow, and you've got an affiliate, haven't you?
Yes, I'm affiliate, yes.
Is affiliate, so yes, do have a look and subscribe to Vekoboy. That's www.twitch.tv/Vekoboy, VEKOBOY. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget, and subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch, whichever you prefer, whatever you're watching this video on. Unless you're watching it on your stream, Vectrix's stream, in which case you probably aren't subscribed to me. But anyway, that's that. Any other outro you want to do, Vectrix?
No, it's alright. I can do that without you hearing it, in fact.
Oh yeah, that's fine. There we go then. I'm doing it so all your subscribers and all your followers and all your viewers can hear me loud and clear. But that's that. That's that. I'll go to my outro, pre-recorded, and I'll see you guys all in the next session of Space Engineers. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Space Engineers. Leave a comment in the comments box below. If you're watching this on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button and give it a thumbs up. And also leave a comment. I believe there are comments boxes over there for you guys to do so. Also, in this case, please do go follow and subscribe to the other channels that are linked in the description boxes below for Commander Vectrix, Captain Snaggles and Captain Carter. Last but not least, do support me on Patreon. Link to that is also in the description box below, or you can just go to www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Thank you very much for watching once again, and we will see you guys next time in Space Engineers.